you doing in there? Come with me, we're going to start packing for the next trip. Come on. So welcome back. We are going to Paris for 3 days and we are doing it, I'm going to say semi-budget, not fully budget, but we're not paying for a case. So, because it's three days, 2 nights. So I've got everything that we think we're going to need. So I thought I'd bring you along to pack with us. So we're just going to take 1 pair of pants each and a travel pair of pants, because for the fact that it's like 2.5 days we're there, we can reuse a pair of there. Some people don't like that, but it's fine. I'm not a dirty bitch. And then we've got a couple of tops, pyjamas, and then cosmetics, etc, etc. But I'll take you through everything that we've got. And also, Paul, being a little nifty tech guy that he is, saving space with our plugs. So we do have 2 of these. Let me show you. Sticks out there, I don't know which one it is. I'm not the technical one. But she says she's broke it. I can't fix it. No, but anyway, we'll fix that. So it's got 2 USBs and 2 USB-Cs on there, which should be perfect because sadly Paul's not got a phone that's on USB-C just yet, so he'll have to be the peasant on the USB and I'll be on the USB-C. Paul can fix that for me because I can't. So yeah, we're just going to take that, and then we have, so Paul's the electronics guy because that's his thing. Taking a small battery pack with us. That's more for me, not that I think I'll need it, but just stick it onto the back of the phone. And I bought these little hand warmers because it's going to be really cold in Paris because it's January, my birthday, freezing. And it's just a case of turning it on. Don't know if you can see, but that's the lowest level. Then it goes to a second one and a third one, but it's just a little something so we can make sure that if we are ice cold. Got hand warmers, so we've got 2 of them. So that'll stay in the electrics bag because take them all out together. And then he has very kindly and neatly started putting the cables that we need. So Apple Watch, Apple phone with a USB-C and SD cards, because that's what we need. So yeah, we'll just keep all the electrics like that together, minus my GHDs because they ain't going to fit in there. So let's start with Paul's bag for packing. So we just take backpacks, loads of compartments, right measurements, no issues. Some people don't like taking just a backpack when they go away, and I get it, like, but if you can and it's a bit cheaper and you don't need a full suitcase, save yourself the money, get yourself a drink or something while you're there instead. Much rather spend my money that way. Personal preference. So I'm taking Paul his jeans, I've packed them, and I have already packed the underwear because no one needs to see me packing any underwear. No one's perverts over here. So we're taking a beige top for Paul, and we're taking the one that he did wear when we were in Disney before he had to get changed because it was so bloody warm. So chose them ones because they're really thick, nice and warm, so hopefully give him some extra insulation when we are in Paris. And yes, we are doing Euro Disney for a day, so it's really good. So Paul has technically done Paris, but like it's my favourite place in the whole wide world, so biologically it's my mum's side of the family is from there, but Paul's only ever done Paris for football. Didn't have the best experience. This is my, don't even know how many time going, but in recent, probably 5th or 6th time since 2017. So I can't show him everything because we're obviously doing Disney on one of the days, and the other 2 days are travel days, but we have got an itinerary planned. But the aim is that we are going to try and see like the main things like the Eiffel Tower, Notre Dame and things like that. We're not going to, I did really want to go and do the, what's it called? The Opera House, but sadly I can't guarantee we're going to be near it the time that it would be going, so that'll be for another trip. Just going to pack him a basic white t-shirt for him to sleep in, because we don't need anything fancy. So I'll stick that on the bottom. So that's Paul's clothes. Now what I will say is, liquids wise, everything's ready and set to go. The only thing I still need to pick up is Paul's deodorant. I haven't had a chance to get that yet. But Paul, being a man, doesn't need very many liquids. Thank you. So we'll split the bags. So in one bag, this one will probably go in Paul's. So it's just my deodorant, got toothpaste, my perfume. So the security people might think he's into women's things, but whatever, he's not. So I know that, they don't know that. Let me question it. Some eye makeup remover, hand cream, Vaseline, and some squirty juice, because I am taking bottles with us because it's quite expensive in the Disney parks, and while I don't begrudge buying a drink where I can save some pennies, we will do. So that'll probably go in Paul's bag. And then in mine, because now you don't have to take the bags out, it's even better. So I've just kept all my liquids in with my makeup. So you probably can't really see it, but we've got hairspray, liquid blush, got Paul's aftershave in there, got my foundation, and then I've just got my powder. I've got migraine tablets, because if you know, you know. And then all my vitamins in there, enough just for the weekend, and then I'll get rid of that bottle. So it'll leave more space for us to come back with, because you never know what goodies are in Disney. So that'll go into mine. But yeah, reusable bottles. We got these for, I think we got them for America when we were on the planes, and they're dead easy, and they just fall down quite small, so I'll be able to carry them in my backpack when we're actually in the Disney parks, and we can use them during Paris as well. Probably won't have them all the time, but it just means that I don't have to be thinking of paying like €3-4 for a water, or like €5 for a fizzy drink. Like, we will still get them, but if it's just a water or you want a little juice, there we go. And I've got a little squirty juice to put in them, so that's winning. My bag's probably going to be more tricky, a 1-2 pack, just because got to give a little jiggle. So again, we have got our outfits ready to travel in, so I'm not gonna, well, they're all here ready. I've actually got a top that says Paris that I've had for a little while, so I'm going to travel down in that. And Paul got him his green one, again a thick one, to go out ready, and just some joggers and some trousers for me. Obviously, because it's Disney, Paul does have Disney tops from when we did Florida, but they're really thin, and I'm probably not going to get him to wear them when we go to Paris, because he'll tell me where to go. However, I can't not take my Mickey one. This will be, it's like, God knows, I think. So I bought it for Florida in 2022. So I wore it there, and then I wore it in Euro Disney in 2022. And I wore it in Euro Disney in 2024. God, this girl goes to Disney quite a bit. And then I'm taking it with me this time. Full time wearing it, not bothered. It's been to Euro Disney almost as many times as I have. But yeah, so I can't not wear it. Also, we'll be in Disney on my actual birthday, so Mickey needs to know that it'll be my birthday. I have to see if I can try and get a birthday badge, because I haven't had one before. Here's where the packing starts getting really, she says lazy, it won't be lazy. But yeah, and then I've got my pyjama top, and what I'm going to do is, just to make sure that, this isn't even a hack, every girl knows it, but just to make sure the straighteners and GHDs are safe, I will ravel it up. Also, don't know if anyone can see, but my child Merlin has joined me in the packing video. He does know that his Auntie Robin is coming to babysit him, and he loves his time with his Auntie Robin. So that's good. It's always good to know that someone will look after your children when you're going away. So that's the clothes. This is like probably really boring. So that's the clothes, and then I'll put my makeup in my bag, because probably not fair to shove that one in Paul's. And I'll give him the smaller liquids, and I'll put the electrics in his case, because he can handle them. I don't know if they went in this side last time, or if they went in the actual bit of the bag. I'll put them in the main bit, and the liquids can go in there. We've also got, so Paul always has his man bag, so he's got that'll be on him at all times. And I've got a little, I don't even want to call it a bum bag or a fanny bag, whatever the word is these days. I've got one that I'm going to use for on the flight and when we're in Paris. And usually I take my Loungefly when I'm going to Disney, but because I've made the decision to be like a bit of a budget baddie, I can't fit the Loungefly in the bag without it being squashed. I'm not going to do that. So I am still taking a backpack, but I'm going to take this one because I can fold that up relatively easy. And then one of the compartments in the bag is if I just zip it up so it doesn't all fall out. This is why I love just travelling with a backpack, because like as long as you're smart, oh look, a duty-free bag, they're always handy to keep hold in case you need to pretend you've got less luggage than you have. That will just fit in the back of that bag. And if you had like a laptop, or I tend to take word searches with me, and a couple of ones I've got are A4, so I just slip them in the back of that bag quite a lot of the time, but I will show the compartments shortly. Obviously we need the hairbrush, so that's going in. This isn't like my normal day-to-day purse at all, but purse and the usual ID, bank card, and then just I've got a small amount of euros in cash because you never know where you're going to need them. And in Paris we probably will need them just a little bit more, especially when we're in Montmartre, and then 2 passports. So they will go in the bags as well. Each got some gloves. Going to be freezing, fully aware of that. And then what I've also done is, just for this time, more from the fact that we're leaving so early and I get migraines, so like sometimes you need to have snacks. So I've just picked up for emergency some go ahead bars and some Jordan bars, so they're going to come with us. And then at least I don't have to panic on, especially the day travelling. If I need something to eat, we've got it and we can just carry them around. Obviously not necessarily like going to keep the packet on us all day, but like I can shove them in my bag for like the Friday and the Saturday and then the Sunday. They're not essential. That's just for my own peace of mind, to make sure that we've got something in case we get like a migraine coming on. And yeah, they can come with us. And then just need to put our water bottles each in our bag. See, I don't really know if this will show, but I haven't even zipped it and there's still space in Paul's bag at the minute, which will be great because again, there might be souvenirs coming home. Let's see, who knows. Paul won't be happy if I tell him there'll be souvenirs coming back. So that's his bag, and also, so they're both the exact same bag as well, just different colours. So just to tighten it up if you need to, you just clip the sides, pull them together. And yeah, hey presto, there we go. Plenty of space still. Gloves, don't forget your gloves. I've done Paris before in January and it was absolutely freezing. I said I'd never do it again, but when you get a January birthday, what can you do? But yeah, so follow us along for the weekend. We'll take you with us, show you what we do. And yeah, Paul's first time really doing Paris properly. My gazillion at the time, dead looking forward to it. But yeah, see you over the weekend.